if she was fat, none of that. None of that. We do not need that.
Preach, brother, preach.
Yeah, no fat people should be. I don't even know why they're allowed in cinema as a whole. There should be like a fat
allowed
list.
to attend movies or be star in movies. I'm confused. Okay.
Yeah. No, there should be like a Hollywood fat list where like if you're in the 20 fat people who are currently allowed to act, you're good. So like John Goodman would be at the top of that list. John Goodman. Okay. Okay. We don't even have to waste the space on John Goodman. Perfect.
His heart was giving him trouble.
Every like 3 years, we have to put Jonah Hill back on it. Take him off. Back on.
Peggy 18.
Oh, I don't make enough money. I'm not tall enough. I don't have, a big enough PP.
Are you pro or con fat people, Caleb?
My pro or against fats?
Yeah.
Well, as I call them, my channel's a little more politically correct than your guys. We call them people of size. All right, for one. Mm-hmm. So we'll get that straight. I think well, give me more context for an answer. What am I, pro or con? Just overall, I love some fat people.
Okay. All right, we're on the same page then.
Yeah, I love just like anybody.
You've never been fat. You haven't walked that lonely road.
No, I was quite chubby when I was a child, and then I went through puberty and then got skinny, and stuff. So no, not as an adult. No, I never had to worry about that type of stuff.
Chase cows and dogs on the daily. It keeps you fit.
Yeah.
Filling your belly with fucking ginger
and lamb,
just nice lean proteins and.
I just think the distinction is like I don't want to hunt the fatties down and like, use those big nets on them that they used for lunatics back in the day or anything. But I also don't want to glorify fatness and be like, oh look how hot she is, even though she's 80 pounds overweight. Isn't that amazing? And everybody's like, that's me too. That's me too. Anything good you say about her, it's about me now because I'm fat and beautiful. It's like no, she is magically 1 in 10 million fat and beautiful. You're not. Most fat people aren't beautiful. Most fat people, and it's the unhealthiness is the problem. For who cares? You be ugly. It's about being unhealthy.
Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Don't be ugly in my presence.
Oh well, avert your eyes, fucker.
You're the one being.
It's not like any fat people are flying around in the clouds with you.
I taped over all the mirrors in my house.
I think we've talked about it before, like how there's very few fat paramotorers. They usually go for the trikes, I guess, though.
They do that. They're trikes, yeah.
Yeah, I always had the joke how Wings paramotor would look like a GPU.
Gives us a 10-piece bucket of chicken with that good old New Orleans flavor.
And lots of rice dressing. Popeye, could I...
Okay, Olive. Sing it, Goyles.
Chicken from Popeye.
What am I going to go to fucking Yaroslavl, some bullshit city in eastern Russia? No.
I mean, I want to see how the common Russian lives. They have outhouses.
That's seems cool. Almost propagandistic.
It does. Like I kept researching. There are entire villages where they don't know what to do with their trash or their feces. And they're interviewing the people and they're like, must be careful or fall in. Then what will become of me? Like a 90-year-old woman, like her biggest fear day to day is falling into the outhouse hole because that'll be it.
She probably lives a mostly happy life.
I was listening to Jordan Peterson recently, and he was ripping.
Look, I think that a straight person should be able to play a gay person. A gay person should be able to play a straight person. I don't think we need to like divide down those kinds of lines. But it just seems I don't want to see a non-special needs person playing a. I guess that doesn't track though, does it? No. Yeah, I guess they had Down syndrome though. That's what I want to.
Okay.
I don't want to see a regular person pretending like they have Down syndrome because I can't. There's no way that unless it's a comedy.
Somehow that seems like it's in bad taste. The good doctor, the autistic guy, he's not autistic.
All right. So now that we're on this subject, Woody, Zach, if you show everybody that link. Oh damn it, where'd it go? If you scroll up a little bit to I can relink it. It's the People magazine, people.com. This is a good one. Taylor needs to be here for this. I don't know why he stepped away with his baby bladder. I've only pissed 4 times.
Oh, the Victoria's Secrets chick.
Yes. The new
I've seen her before.
That was a new one for me. That I feel like this is one of those where I'm like happy for the inclusion, I guess. Whereas normally I'm upset by it because I feel like the only thing wrong with her is she has Down syndrome.
Yeah, I feel like
does that make sense?
Is me eyeing her up and down from head to toe for sexual appeal mean because she has Down syndrome and grading her, or inclusive because that's what I do to any other Victoria's Secret model?
That's what they get. Yeah. I think it's inclusive. I think it's showing that you don't see IQ and you're modern day man and a gentleman and a scholar as well. I like this inclusion. It makes so much more sense than like a gigantic obese woman as a Victoria's Secret model, because that's no good. But this is good, you know. Like that chick's really hot. She just happens to have Down syndrome. Victoria's Secret added their first Down syndrome model over here, Taylor. If you want to check out that little link there.
Zach, can you show it to everyone? I think it's safe for working, no problem.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I looked for the nudes. I promise you, they don't exist yet. I dug deep.
There she is. Right?
That's awesome.
That's Victoria's Secret model worthy, I think.
Well, you know,
it might be shopped. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's more pictures of her on there. Like I saw a bunch of them. She's like a really nice bodied, you know, pretty girl. She just happens to have Down syndrome.
She has hands Trump would envy.
Oh, she'd alpha the shit out of him in a handshake.
It's hard to alpha Trump in a handshake.
He'd be like, it's true what they say. They are really strong. Like a chimpanzee.
That'd be hilarious if you said that.
Dude, I just imagine the like meeting at Victoria's Secret where some guy comes in, like he's looking at himself in the mirror that morning and he's like, Ted, it's a good idea. Bring it up. Bring it up. And then what if like they asked him and he's like, what if we had like a special needs, like a Down syndrome model? And they're like, where are we going to find one? He's like, I have one. I have one in mind. I saw her at the store. I tagged her. And so I know where she is and we can go grab her. We can go grab her, get her on the cover. Yeah.
Because
good for her. I can see where you were coming from when I sat back down initially. In favor of that, not in favor of if she was fat. No, none of that. None of that. We do not need that.
Preach, brother, preach.
Yeah, no fat people should be. I don't even know why they're allowed in cinema as a whole. There should be like a fat
allowed
list.
to attend movies or be starred in movies. I'm confused. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. No, there should be like a Hollywood fat list where like if you're in the 20 fat people who are currently allowed to act, you're good. So like John Goodman would be at the top of that list. John Goodman. Okay. Okay. We don't even have to waste the space on John Goodman. Perfect.
His heart was giving him trouble.
Every like 3 years, we have to put Jonah Hill back on it. Take him off. Back on. Good actor. Who else is a big fat? First, no, he sucks.
What about that King of Queens guy?
Kevin James?
Yeah, he's awful.
AKA Paul Blart.
Yeah, Paul Blart has to convince me why he deserves to be on the fat list in Hollywood because I wouldn't put him there. No fat women. Kathy Bates. Okay, one fat woman.
Oh, you can't take Kathy Bates from us. She's great.
I was saying one woman is allowed on the list of Kathy Bates because I like
which
Kathy
fat
Bates.
People make the cut.
Oh, okay.
Which ones are worthy of still existing in our known universe?
I like having the fat actors. That's one of the few like jobs where I feel like, oh, perfect. We need a fat guy. I always imagine what it's like being a casting director, and like at some point in the process, you're like, "Are you the fat guy?" Yes, I am. Come on in here. You answered the call for the disgusting, fat, slovenly pedophile. Great makeup,
my
by
whole
the way.
life for this role.
Yes.
Who does your makeup? This is the wardrobe. I can smell you from where I'm sitting.
He's a method actor. It's despicable.
That's not his daughter.
That's not his daughter.
Painkiller.
Tiny cherry.
Ed. Before we disprove global warming, we're going to hear from a couple of wonderful sponsors.
Introducing liquid anesthesia.
In an orange.
Oh, he's Nothing comes between me and my masters.
What is it, Father?
These footprints were made by the Flying Monkey Men.